Hello, it's still a bit winter wonderlandy out here. We've still got quite a bit of snow on the ground. Well, you know, it's only a couple of millimetres, but it's slowly going because we've got also quite a lot of sunshine, as you can see up in the trees there. It's quite bright and sunny, and we're enjoying our walk. Well, we had a little bit more snow last night, just a dusting, nothing serious as you can see. And we've had a morning of sunshine and it's just got above zero. It's now 1 degree, so it started to melt. And you can see here where the sun has been coming across the field, that line of demarcation where it's defrosted. And it's slowly moving in this direction. It'll all be gone soon. Well, until the next lot anyway. I don't know how much more we're due. Yeah, last remnants of the snow sitting on the old dead bracken there. Not a lot left now. One lowly bauble in this wild wooded area. Harris having some zoomy moments in the snow. Well, it's a glorious winter day today. Beautiful sunshine, clear blue skies. A little bit of snow still on the ground, not a lot, but oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. This is the very best part of winter, and he loves it too. Surprised to see there are still some berries left on this Gelder rose. They're starting to wither up a little bit now, but it shows the birds aren't that desperate yet, which is a good thing. Ash tree buds, always easy to spot them because they're black, very dark, and very, very tight, very hard to squeeze. They will absolutely explode come the spring. Massive, massive piles of leaves coming out of each one of those buds. Quite amazing how compact they are inside there. Let's have a quick look at the sheep on the snowy fields. Oh, that's a nice winter scene, isn't it? And the fences are up now. The proper fences are up now. So things are moving. Things are moving. It's 0 degrees out here today, so that's freezing temperatures in Celsius, and the ground is once again rock solid. So that's all the puddles and stuff gone, and we're out in the fields. And I can see and hear my neighbour John's dogs giving tongue underneath the tree. There's obviously a squirrel there. Oh, there's a shame. Another big chunk of tree that's come down recently. I don't know whether that's due to Storm Dara last month or whether it was due to the weight of snow. There wasn't that much snow, but what a shame. Big old conifer there. And I don't remember seeing it down in the last few weeks, so I think this must be very fresh. I'm always sad to see a tree that's come down or has partially come down, but at least it will recover. As long as a tree has enough of its roots in the ground and it can dig into those nutrients, into those mycelial networks, it'll survive and it'll carry on growing. If only humans were that resilient, eh? This bloody cough, this throat, I've had this since the 7th of December. And as the day I'm recording this today is the 8th, that means I've had it for over a month. They're calling it 100 days cough. I bloody hope I don't have this until April. Not sure about that, are you? I can walk through it and crunch it all up. You don't want to walk on it, do you? We'll go a different way, shall we? We don't want to go that way, do we? Let's go down here. That way's got a lot more of the same. Oh, you want to go that way? Which way do you want to go? Oh, you don't like walking on the ice, do you? And who can blame you? Still a little bit of snow and frost left in the areas that are perpetually shadowed by the trees behind, but thankfully not very much. It's very pretty, but let's face it, it is a pain in the butt. Someone just saw that I was wearing this immensely long scarf, and their first reaction was, "Oh, you doing a Doctor Who tribute?" And I thought to myself, my God, that shows your age, doesn't it? I mean, when you realise Tom Baker, when he played Doctor Who, that was 50 years ago now, that was the 1970s. And, you know, even the new iterations of Doctor Who, you know, when it came back with Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and now Ncuti Gatwa, that's 20 years old this year. Where's that time gone? It's a strange thing, isn't it? I suppose if we're talking about Doctor Who and time, it's weird how flexible time can be. It's like last year or a couple of years ago seems like some time ago. You know, the COVID pandemic feels like quite some time ago. But 25 years ago, when we changed over into the new millennium, that feels like yesterday to me. Really strange. And the further you go back, it compresses even more. I mean, someone told me the other day that Wham's first hit, you know, the band Wham, their first hit, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, that came out closer to the end of World War II than to now. Ouch, that really hurts. That really makes me feel old. But that's the nature of time. It's very, very fluid.
Oh, the magpie brings us tidings of news both fair and foul. She's more cunning than the raven, more wise than any owl. And she brings us news of the harvest, of the barley, wheat and corn. And she knows when we'll go to our graves and how we shall be born. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five's for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told.
Well, you find me in a pub in High Wycombe having a celebratory drink with all the people who took part in the neo-pagan calendar. They're all here, loads of them, all the models, all the people who took part, including the band, my mate Dave, who appeared in the Mabon photograph. And yeah, it's been fabulous. It's been a lovely evening.
Surrender your vessel and draw her in close. You will die in defiance or live as a ghost. The lucky will perish whilst we hold the coast. Here's a toast to old Paddy's bucket. Raise a glass to old Paddy's bucket. Raise your glass now.
So many people who have locked into this idea of actually being much more in touch with the seasons and that sort of thing. And we got the idea of doing this calendar because there wasn't one on the market. One just simply didn't exist that covered the calendar being divided into 8 as per the, you know, the neo-pagan wheel of the year. And of course, having a great photographer like Mark locally, who's also cheap, was really helpful because we managed to get this together. But what's been great is the enthusiasm of people who've come out and decided to help us do this. Because of course none of you got paid. I didn't know whether you realised that was the deal at the start, but it was just basically the idea is to try and do this as a kind of community arts project and get this thing up and running, which we did, and it's published and it's out there. And I have to say, out of the 100 calendar print run that we had done, there's only about 8 calendars left. They really have gone very well. And what we will be doing is throwing the money back into doing new arts projects during 2025. So the money's going straight back into Wycombe Creatives and other projects that we're going to do in the future.
I knew nothing about paganism, I must admit. I didn't know anything about it, I'd heard of it. But to tell you the truth, it's so fascinating. I'm getting so far, enjoying so much. And the people we've met, incredible. Friends for life, I think, we've made out of this project. Really, and thank you for those who came tonight. Obviously, a lot of you come from miles away, couldn't come tonight. We missed those people. But mainly, my mate Dave obviously stars in one of our calendar shots. And if you haven't got a calendar tonight and you still know somebody who wants one, you can buy them from Ruby Moon Shop in Castle Street. Not many left. Sorry you couldn't make the shoot, Phil. I know you wanted to be there, but 2 days after surgery. 2 days after surgery, yeah, unfortunately. Slacker, yeah.
Don't you be surprised when the moon rises in the sky. Don't you be surprised by her intentions. Don't you be surprised when it comes crashing before your eyes. Don't you be surprised. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No work tomorrow, but none today. Today is a holiday.
Hello. Well, I'm now heading home, having had a fabulous evening, celebrating the calendar that we did, and yeah, I'm in need of a cup of tea and possibly my bed. So back on the fields tomorrow. And you know what? I think that's probably it for this week. I know it's a fairly short one, but there hasn't been a lot to talk about, and the clips of music I've just shown you have taken up a bit of time. I wouldn't want to subject you to more than 15 minutes or so of my rambling, so I'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends, like, subscribe, all the usual malarkey, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodle-pip. If you've enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. Or click on some of these links to look at some of the other videos on the channel. Or press the like button. Or leave a comment. It would be lovely to hear from you. Any combination of those 4 things would be wonderful. Thank you very much.